Hi guys, it's been a while. So I think it was just a month ago, I believe, our fridge broke, so all the food is gone. I had to start over from scratch. We were like out of food for basically a week, and yeah, so I just started over, and I've decided I'm gonna try and see if I could use everything I have before buying more things. Hi guys, it's been a while, and so today I decided let's record. Maybe I will upload. Lots of changes is happening. I think I just kind of made my own change because it's just weird, like at my workplace. So originally I was full-time. I worked in accounting, and then I decided I wanted to move to Vegas. Oh, this one's bad, I don't know. I wanted to move to Vegas, so I told them I was working in the office. Yeah, I was working in the office. Move here, so they were nice enough to give me remote, because originally they said no. I wanted hybrid for a while, but then because I never wanted to leave the company, because we've been together with them for a long time. But eventually, because I wanted hybrid, so that because I have a long distance relationship at the time, and I wanted to be able to come work at home sometimes, but be in the office sometimes, you know, be there for the company. And I asked for a while, like I knew, but I asked for a while, like jokingly, but my boss at the time he said that no, basically you gotta put his foot down to say no to that. And so it was like that. So I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision whether to stay with company and have this long distance relationship. But you know, it was working okay, but ultimately in the end, that you gotta, you know, be with your family or be with your loved one. So pretty much I had to make a decision. And then it's pretty much, I gave a 3-month notice, and this was about 2 years ago. This is I guess June of 2023. That's when it happened. You know me. Oh yeah. So basically, I met Phil on September 17th, 2021, and we were long distance for almost 2 years. And then I had to make a decision. June of 2021, I sent out an email, basically a 3-month notice. And then at the time, I think my boss, he accepted it and all that. Of course, you can't say no. And of course, he said things, but it was what it is. But at the same time, I was thinking, well, I can't really find a job because it's too early. How can I look for a job in 3 months and give them a 2-week notice if I were to get a job? And then eventually, my boss just decided that I could work remote. And he wanted to give it to me because I had to give him my notice, and it was very nice of him. So then I started working here. I basically went full-time remote, worked here starting September 15, 2023. I moved here. Well, I moved a few days early, of course, on the weekend. Yeah. And now we're here. And now it's been 2 years. Okay, I like these. Okay. We have this chuck roast, which I'm just gonna cut some pieces and just put it in. And then we have some vegetables. I wonder if I should do the vegetable later though. Nah, it's fine. We have some bok choy. Ooh. fun. Phil loves this. I'll have some of that and that, and this. What's that, cucumber? Yeah, okay. We have 3 things. I think this is called coyote. Phil loves this. Let's see how much time I have here. I have 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes for this camera to last. It's just kind of like, at first I thought it was fun to challenge myself to finish the cooking, like preparation and everything, within 25 to 30 minute max. But then after a while, it just sucked because I was in the middle of cooking still, and it turned off on me. So at the end, I didn't like it. And I think this is an Insta360. I think a new one came out, Ultra, I believe, that supposedly lasts longer. I don't want to spend money on it, which is okay. I would just have this start. We can do something really simple. I think this is a normal. It's black spot, so I'll just leave it there. It's fine. I think we would do maybe 2 of these. Okay. Oh, why is it there? Anyway, so my life has been. Oh yeah, so that's why I brought my work up, because there's changes going on, and then basically, I was working here full time, and you know, when you're at home, you feel, I don't know, maybe other people are different, but I felt totally different about being home. And Phil was home too, but Phil's job isn't until like what time? 4 o'clock or so. He's like, and he's up, he's at home, but I can't spend time with him. And that really upset me. Like, I just didn't want that life where I'm home, but I gotta work. And so that was kind of like the trigger. Well, first trigger was meeting Phil, and then wanting remote. That was the first trigger for that. But then after that, it just gave the trigger to really want to just start something outside of a 9 to 5. That way I have more like freedom to do what I want. That was the next trigger. So, and you know what? Eventually, my workplace. Oh yeah, basically then I started wanting a part-time. I didn't want to do full-time anymore. And you know what's kind of funny is, I know economy is horrible, right? And people are looking for a job. But at the time, I believe it was 2024, in June, I told my boss, I want to go part-time. And of course, he has to accept it. And after that, I guess I just didn't feel the same, you know, like I'm just not as connected to the company anymore, and I could see and feel that too. And I guess my work performance was not as good as it used to be, but for a long time I was like one of the star employee, you know. Let me use this. Star employee, care a lot, used to work. I just, you know, did my job, basically. It's still good. Did my job. Oh my god, is there any space for this? Oh yeah, I just squished it down. So we're making like a beef stew, basically. Okay. This is a really simple dish. I think I don't care Like, look, under the carnivore diet, vegetables not even good for you. So you know what, even if I cook it to death, I think that's okay. So we have that. And you know, I'm lazy too. I don't want, usually I would maybe fry it up a little bit, give it more flavor, but let's just go with the plain lazy way of doing things. Or I mean, I could turn on, I guess I can turn on a little bit, give it some little browning, more flavor. Let me add some salt. Oh, you know what, I'm lazy. So just those three then. Yeah, one of these maybe, fine. One of these. So then basically what I'm going to do is cut this, put everything in. I think the meat will be at the bottom and the vegetables on top, and then we're going to use the vermicelli. So it's like kind of, it'll be like a slow cook in there, and we call it a day. And then when we're ready to eat, we eat. I mean, yeah, of course I'll season it, but Thai salt and mushroom seasoning mainly. Those are like the two things I put, because the salt needs to be there. And then once I put a little bit of mushroom seasoning, and it tastes a little Asian. It just tastes better. I hate carving this because my fingers start to feel a little weird. But we'll do that. Phil loves this. Like, this one reminds him of childhood. Anyway guys, so basically now, and it was about a year ago, my boss was like, hey, I want to confirm with you, are you not planning to move back, right? Like, you want for sure just to work at home or in Vegas? And then I said yes, no changes. And then he said, well, I'm just gonna be straight with you that we need someone in the office, so I'm gonna have to find somebody. Basically, he was looking for someone to replace me, in a sense, like, you know. But he said it very casually, like, it's okay, like, you're gonna still have stuff to do. Like, he was nice. He wanted to keep me and save me and give me a job, something to do. And so I was working with our sister company, but you know, I think my work performance is just not there, I think. And so I don't know what the problem was, but then I guess maybe they didn't need the help, or they don't like working with me, or because I'm remote or whatever the reasoning is. But eventually she didn't need my help with that anymore, but I was still doing this other thing, like billing. It's called Easter Seals billing. And then eventually they switched to a different, our current billing processor instead of their own. So they basically don't need me anymore too. So now I'm done with that, and I don't have anything to do with my sister company anymore. And then we also went through the girl that replaced me. She's cool. Her name's Audrey. So she is doing good, and we just finished the 401k audit. Like, basically she went through the whole year with me, like with the financial audit, which I really didn't do much. I'm just kind of like there just in case there's any questions or anything that I can help answer, because you know the audit is usually the year prior and she wasn't there, and you know, it helps that I'm there. And then my boss didn't have to be the one to train her too much. And so what am I trying to say is that now that we've basically got 1 year with me, you know, it's very nice of my boss, and also nice for him to give me an extra year to figure myself out, you know. But basically now it's kind of like the time, and I pretty much reduced my own time, so there's really no reason for me to be working that many hours. Like, I have really nothing to do. Like, I'm not assigned to anything. So basically I've been kind of creating my own schedule. Originally when I said part-time, I was going to do 9 to 5. No, sorry, 8 to 12. And then I ended up slowly just deciding, well, what's the point? Like, Audrey's there, like, she can take care of stuff. So basically, slowly all my work was given to her. So there's really nothing for me to really do. So now I don't even clock in, like, this whole week. The last week we finished the 401k, and then this week This week we are, there's nothing to do basically. So I started slowly, you know, in the free time that I had, I was working on my skills and this online stuff. I don't know, maybe they say other people make it sound so easy, but I feel like there's just steps and stuff. Like I'm not the person with the correct skill to be able to do it. So I was slowly working towards that, and also it's just hard in general. So finally I kind of got something going, and right now I'm working towards that. I kind of know what to do to build it. I just need to do it. Oh man, damn. Put this over here. Okay. Oh man, okay, so now I gotta cut the meat and then flavor and put everything together. Basically, and just squish everything down. I feel like I don't think it fits. Okay. This is big because it's the only way for it not to get squished later or mushy. Okay, now we have this. Cut everything. Oh, sorry. Okay. I know I kind of just jumped out of nowhere. Like I haven't been making any videos for months, and then like in this first video, you know, my channel is just me talking while I cook. So I mean, I'm trying to say that maybe now I can start cooking again and actually have time to record. But then again, that's like another, is that what you say that's distracting me if I spend a little bit of time to upload? I don't think so. I mean, yes, maybe it takes maybe 30 minutes away, but it kind of gives me an outlet to talk, and I'm still cooking. Like I still need to cook anyway, so what's the difference, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna cut it like here, like this one, maybe like this. Yep, so we put it in there. There you go. Right. So what I started since last week, I started walking, and while I'm walking, I'm listening to Napoleon Hill story. I mean, videos. Of course, not really him. I think I noticed it's getting generated with AI. Like I think the person that created the channel is like, okay, like create Napoleon Hill's teachings in this video. Something like that. This should have been like the other way. It's okay. Let me just do this. Okay. I hope this tastes good. I don't know. Should I cut this or no? I'll just do this. Okay. How much did I spend on this? Dude. There's no space. Okay, we need some bay leaves for sure. Some bay leaves in there. Okay. Now we gotta use some, maybe. Wash my hand real quick. Oh my god, how am I gonna stuff? Oh, heck no. Salt. I did not add any salt earlier. Nope. And I'm running out of mushroom seasoning too. You know what's funny? Because I just ordered some groceries with We. You guys use that service? Oh my goodness. I just can't go supermarket anymore. I'm too lazy. Like it's so convenient. Things get delivered to my house. And you know, like I don't really go out at all. If I was living here only and I didn't have to come visit my family, I might be okay. Like we might be okay with one car. And you know what? That's also a reason why people want to work at home. You save so much money. You don't have to worry about changing. You wake up, like if you had a remote job like I had for 2 years now. I don't know what I'm doing here. For 2 years now. It's just the convenience of being at home. But of course, put some of this. Phil loves this, so just a little steak seasoning. And it doesn't matter because it's gonna get mixed up. But maybe I should mix it now, just to even it out in case. And this one. Okay. And then I'm with some mushroom seasoning. I can't believe it. There's like no more space. This one should last us at least 2 days. So, oh yeah, mushroom seasoning. That's what I have left. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? I think that's enough. We don't even need to add too much salt because the way this cooks, and even water, like I don't need to add water. This is gonna come out, and that was the idea. Okay, so what are you gonna do first? I'll put these, stuff this in. Phil loves this. Keep it simple, fresh food. And what else? I guess whatever. If I don't, you know what? I'd rather put this. That one I can stir fry. I can. Usually this goes in soup, so maybe I'll put it in here. Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually gonna stuff it a little bit because the lid is kind of up. Wait, let me add some. I mean, it's gonna shrink, and I could always just add more later, I think. Yeah, you know, I might do that. It's just, maybe I should do that. Okay, for now. Yeah, this could be like for soup too, which is okay. I can make soup later, so that works. Let's leave it together. That's fine. Okay, so that's good enough. And we can always add salt later if we need to. Okay, and then this goes in here like this. Right, like it's closed fully. This rice is heavy for a reason, to make sure there's like no air coming out. Okay, turn this on. And the problem I have with this is I broke this the other day, and I actually don't know. Let me start. Okay. I don't know how long, maybe for 60 minutes. Let's do an hour real quick and then we'll see. And then, right? We'll see, I can tell this is hotter. This may be where I want to go, right? Or, yeah, who knows? I don't know. Usually there would be high, low, extremely low and low. I think this is it. Keep it that way. We'll see. We'll check back in an hour. 'Cause I don't remember. So now everything. Enough time. What time is it? Since we have time. 24 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna hang up soon. Oops. Oh wait. If you guys are wondering, I've been pretty much back on a normal diet. I know. But let's say, I think I'm gaining my weight back. Like I'm at now 114. See, I stopped the carnivore diet February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months. It really is very easy to gain your weight back once you start eating carbs. So really the carb is the culprit. I was losing way too much weight. So basically, I need to get back to the carnivore. And I was talking to Phil about this, and possibly we could do like once every month or so, like 1 week of carnivore, just to maintain our body.